All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are breaking down exactly how you can become a certified lifeguard right here in Ohio. If you've been looking for a job that's more than just a job, something challenging, rewarding, and that actually makes a difference, you're going to want to stick around for this.
So, let me ask you this. What if you could land a job that's not just about a paycheck, but about serious responsibility? You know, a job where your office is basically the pool or the beach, and your main role is keeping everyone safe? And let's be real, the money matters too. We're talking about a really solid earning potential, somewhere between $15 and $21 an hour, which can vary based on where you are in your experience. That's a fantastic wage for a job that also keeps you in shape and on your toes. Okay, so here's our game plan for this explainer. We're going to start with a lifeguard opportunity in Ohio, then we'll walk through passing the physical test and what the training is really like. After that, we'll look at career paths and wrap up with all the little details you need to get started.
First things first, let's look at the big picture. Certified lifeguards are in seriously high demand all across Ohio. I mean, whether you're looking for a summer job, a part-time gig during school, or even a year-round position, pools and rec centers are hiring.
So where do you even begin? Well, before you can jump into the official training, you've got to pass a physical skills test. Think of it as the first hurdle you need to clear on your way to getting certified. And the very first requirement is super simple. You just have to be at least 15 years old by the last day of class. This honestly makes it a perfect job for responsible teens who want to build some amazing skills and, earn some great money.
Now, the physical test itself has three main parts. First up is a 300-yard swim to prove you've got the endurance. Then you'll need to tread water for 2 whole minutes using just your legs. That's a real test of strength. And finally, the big one, a timed event where you dive down, grab a 10-pound break, and bring it back, simulating a real rescue. It sounds tough, I know, but it is totally doable. Once you've nailed that physical test, you're in. This is where the real fun begins. You'll dive headfirst into this super comprehensive training course that's designed to give you all the skills and confidence you need to handle actual emergencies.
So what's the time commitment? We're looking at 26 and a half hours in total. That's a blend of classroom work to learn the theory and, of course, a ton of hands-on practice right there in the water. You are going to learn a whole toolbox of rescue techniques, and it's so much more than just jumping in the pool. It's about knowing how to enter the water safely for different situations, how to help people without even getting in, and how to manage everything from a panicking swimmer to a really complex rescue with multiple people. And here's one of the most critical parts of the whole training: how to handle potential head, neck, and spinal injuries. You'll learn the super precise techniques for keeping a person's spine stable in the water and then safely getting them out with a backboard. This skill is absolutely vital. But the course actually goes way beyond the water's edge. You'll get fully certified in CPR, how to use an AED, that's an automated external defibrillator, and first aid for adults, kids, and even infants. Seriously, these are life-saving skills you can take with you absolutely anywhere, not just at the pool. And what's so important to remember is that this isn't just some random training program. The whole curriculum is built on guidelines from huge national organizations like the CDC and OSHA. What that means for you is that your certification is legit, it carries real weight, and meets the highest professional standards. So you did it. You passed the tests, you finished the training, and now you have that official certification in your hand. So what's next? Let's take a look at where this new qualification can actually take you in Ohio's job market. The opportunities are really diverse. I mean, you could be working at your local community pool, a fancy country club, or the pool at an apartment complex. If you want a different kind of challenge, there are beach lifeguard jobs at Ohio state parks and all along Lake Erie. And of course, places like swim schools and the YMCA offer jobs year-round. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Listen to what Sarah from Wilmington had to say. She said, "The instructors were amazing. I felt fully prepared. The training was hands-on and realistic." See? Building that real-world confidence is what this is all about. Okay, we are in the home stretch now. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty practical details you need to know to actually sign up and get this whole journey started. So, what's the cost? The investment for the complete, full certification course is $395, and that fee covers everything: all your training, the course materials, and your final certification card.
Now, when you put that investment right next to what you can earn, you really see how much sense it makes. Pulling in 16 to 20 bucks an hour, you could literally earn back the entire cost of the course in just 1 week of working full-time. That's an amazing return on your investment. It's also good to know that there are a few different options. The full Lifeguard course is for anyone who's brand new, and that certification is good for 2 years. If you're already a guard, there's a much shorter recertification course. And if you're hoping to work at a lake or a beach, there's a special waterfront certification for that. And the best part is, these classes are super accessible. You can find them all over the state, with training centers in Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, Toledo, and all throughout Southeast Ohio. So chances are, there's a course being offered pretty close to you. So after seeing all the skills you'll master, the lives you could protect, and the amazing opportunities waiting for you, there's really only one question left. Are you ready to take the plunge? Because this is so much more than a job. It's a chance to be a real leader and a hero in your community.